All right, and we're live, guys. Welcome everybody to the brand new Conversations gaming channel. That's right, guys. This is going to be a brand new channel where we're going to be doing basically everything that we did on Conversations that was gaming related. We are going to be moving it to this dedicated, brand new Conversations gaming channel for you guys right here. I'm one of your hosts, as always, Eddie, along with my bro with the most below, Sheps. How's it going, bro?
It's going good. I'm gonna straight up out you guys, out you for the guys. My vote was we name the channel Conbroplations.
Exactly, and it did suck, so therefore we didn't do it. Right
Let him know
there.
in the chat. Let him know
How's
how
it
wrong
going,
he
guys?
was.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Combroplations. You see, I'm fucking it up already. Combroplations is definitely a cool play on words. I do like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? We are all live. Look at all those hearts and everything in the chat. Thank you, bro, so much for being here. D, Dan, Diogo, Extreme Truth. All of you guys are such bros. Thank you for being here on the premiere of the brand new Conbroplations
Yeah.
Conversations gaming channel right here. The premiere for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the cinematic world premiere reveal trailer, is going to be going live in about 6-ish minutes. Got it up on the screen for us all. As soon as it starts, let me know if the audio's all okay so we can balance that all out so we can get it going perfectly so we don't have to worry about it, okay? Wait, as always, no. No one says as always on this channel. No one says that. Oh, so how are you doing, Sheps?
What was that? Oh, what was that?
Sorry, I'm eating something at the same time. How you doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm alright. How's everything? How's gaming?
Gaming is going good. Gaming is going good. How excited are you for this Assassin's Creed reveal?
Oh my god, so excited for Assassin's Crud.
You couldn't sound less enthusiastic, honestly.
I'll be honestly. We spoke about it a bit yesterday when they cock teased us, but like for right now, the only game other than Cyberpunk that I actually care about is Ghost of Tsushima. It's the
Yeah,
only thing, and the
yeah.
more I like look at it and learn about it and stuff, the more I'm actually getting like really hyped. And a la Assassin's Creed, it looks like they've got parkour as well, plus a grappling hook, which looks even more awesome. So I don't know, like, and how much is there really going to be to like parkour off some like wooden Viking boats or something, you know?
I think what they're doing, and James and Ethan and Tyler and all that lot, they've all been saying this. I think they're just trying to go for. They're trying to make their own Witcher. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to
Yeah.
make it more RPG and forgetting the roots of Assassin's Creed, which was the whole story behind it that everybody loves.
I
This is
think you're
gonna
right.
be this is gonna be hilarious to watch. I like the Viking setting. I do love the whole Viking theme going on. I don't know if that's enough though to push the whole thing through to
Yeah,
everybody and to go, yes, this is 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's my feeling right there.
I
Wait,
agree.
welcome Chris, welcome Zahir, welcome Katie, our universal big man right here. Yeah. Some people are only just noticing that it's a that it's a brand new channel.
That's right.
That's right, man. We've got a brand new channel. As I said before, we're gonna do all the gaming stuff that we do on Conversations. We're gonna move it over to here. So subscribe over here if you want to hear gaming stuff, and we'll do the True Gamer podcast here, and other gaming videos and live streams that we will do will all be done over here. If
Yep.
we do anything else like the Conversation podcast, anything that's hilarious, funny, comedy related, we'll do over on Conversations, and that's how it will be. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. 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 Yeah. Don't worry. Everything's gonna go up on the Discord. We'll have it linked so you get all the announcements and stuff. We're just, in fact, little tease. We have a room on the Discord where people have asked loads of questions, and instead of just making videos about it, we're doing some of the stuff to show you how it all works. So
Oh
there you go.
yeah.
Little tease. Little tease. I'm digging this like wallpaper type thing they've got up.
Yeah, it's
Actually
quite nice,
looks
right?
really cool. It looks really good.
Yeah. The Assassin's Creed logo that they've done with the sort of intertwined thing, almost like a braided beard type thing, that looks very, very nice. Very like much like that. Oh, Diogo's laptop is dying right here. Dan is saying I should have worn my Black Flag t-shirt. If only, if only. Oh, speaking of t-shirts, you guys should check out my t-shirt.
Let's see.
Sith
Let's see.
happens.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. That's nice. That's nice. Do you know what?
Sith
Actually,
happens.
talking about computers dying and stuff,
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more I think maybe we should build like an editing rig.
100%. I agree. I agree. I think that might be the next goal that we have and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of goals as well, in the description for this channel, because we don't have monetization, because we can't do super chat and stuff like that, as you guys are probably seeing, we put a donation link using the Streamlabs company. And for those of you guys that don't know, they don't take any of the.
Yeah, we are.
There we go. All right,
We're
guys.
staying
Sorry
on
about
brand,
that.
boys. We're just staying on brand.
That's the thing. We've got a new channel, but no one ever said there wasn't gonna be still fuck ups like this. I mean,
Right?
we can get rid of the channel, but we just can't get rid of the heart of Conbrosations. You know,
That's right.
right
That's
there.
right. And don't forget, if you're new around here, which you all are, subscribe to the channel, hit that like
should.
button, why not? And check out the links in the description, especially the Discord, greatest place on the internet to be, barring our YouTube channels.
Damn right,
I just
right there.
pitched to my own team.
Dan was asking, the editing slash PC streaming PC can't come soon enough, and he says, takes out wallet. How much do you gamers need, dude? Save it for the moment. I think what I'm gonna do, and I want to hear what you think about this, Sheps, as well. I think for the streams, I'm gonna set up like a stream goal. Once we set up with the lads what the optimum PC is gonna be for streaming and editing and stuff like that, we'll figure out the price. We'll say, okay, this is what we've got, and then set up a goal and say, all right, this is how much we need to get to here. And every month we can add the Patreon money in there as well, and we'll get closer and closer to that. And you guys, if you want to, you can help out. How does that sound?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Also, I was just thinking, you know how we did Conversations Day? Maybe we do like a stream day.
Ooh, I like it.
We do like a longer than normal stream, like not a 1 hour thing, more like, I don't know, 3+ of like us jamming whatever, Battlefront 2 or Ghosts or whatever, to remind people that we're trying to do this thing. Also, it'll help to get the channel back up to AdSense stuff.
I would too. I think that's a very good idea. I think that's a very good one. Well, the PC I'm looking at, Diogo says, well, the PC that I'm looking at is $1,200. No, thank you. No, thank you, good sir.
I mean, that's the thing. We're going to build it as well, so we'll save money on that.
Exactly.
To the point where, frick the shell, let's just get some MDF. That'll do.
There you go. That is just, as long as you put some holes in it, that's fine, right?
Right.
Just to let you guys know, the stream, the premiere is starting. It's on the 1 minute or 2 minute countdown that we've got going here. It's at 1 minute 20 seconds now. So soon we'll be going into that. As I said, let me know what the audio is like when it starts. And they do like the sound, by the way, of Conbrosations Gaming Day. So that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Conbrosations Day.
Conbrosations Day, that's
saying.
right.
I know it's better for SEO to do it this way, and it's one of the reasons we're doing this.
Yeah.
But I really like
maybe we just call that for the fans what it is. We know it's Conbrosations. Yeah. Just give me a second, bro. I'm gonna sort out
this.
Let's
do that. We'll call it Conbro.
That's gonna be the inside joke thing. I'm gonna just set up the audio for 1 second. Just give me 2 seconds, bros.
All right. You know what?
Okay, I hope you guys can all hear this. Sheps, I can't hear you for this. I'm actually not going to be able to hear you for this, for the duration of the video. So you guys watch it, and I'll come right back as soon as the trailer is done. And I'll be listening to it, obviously, on the side and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, do your thing, and let's enjoy together.
Stream, do you hear me? Testing.
They are heartless.
Oh.
They're godless barbarians.
Ooh. I mean, it's a cinematic, so...
Never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
So good.
Very, very cool so far. Was that Odin? That's Odin's raven!
Odin is with us!
Alright. Fucked. Oh. Bro, hidden blade his ass, bro. Oh. There we go. There we go.
There it is.
Told you. Holiday 2020, going to be a launch title for the next gen consoles, it looks like. I love how they didn't put PS5 down at the bottom. Like we didn't know it was going to come to PS5.
Yeah, that's,
The Way of the Berserker.
It looks really good, but it's a
Over the
cinematic,
wrist.
isn't it?
Interesting. Make sure that's the end of it.
Why is there a polar
And that
bear?
is, and we are back, bro.
What's the deal with the bear?
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. They were like the Way of the Berserker. I didn't quite understand that one there. But yeah,
There's nothing to
okay.
do with polar bears.
I have no idea. I have no
It
idea.
looks really good, but it also just looks like the opening scene from Vikings.
Yes, exactly. So that's the thing that I was thinking throughout this entire thing. It's a CG cinematic trailer. It's meant to be cinematic, and like shows like Vikings, like you just said, they're cinematic
Yeah.
for a reason because it looks cool. They didn't show us any gameplay, and it didn't, in my opinion, it didn't feel very Assassin's Creedy.
I'm with you 100%. It didn't feel at all like an Assassin's Creed. It felt like it was. Imagine if For Honor had come out without Vikings in it, and they were bringing Vikings as like a playable faction.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
what it felt like.
100%. That's a perfect way to describe it. Actually, yeah, that's how it felt. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, on one hand, I do. If it makes for a cool Viking game, then great. You know, I'll play it. But
Yeah.
why does it have the Assassin's Creed name attached to it? Just to sell copies? Is that all it is?
I actually genuinely think that's it, because I don't see why, from what we saw, this has anything to do with Assassin's Creed, except that like the Templars are the bad guys, aren't they? And like this is the exact time when the Templars would have been around,
Yeah.
like Crusade type times.
Yeah.
Great. Fire alarms going off. So on brand.
Conbrosations
God.
at its peak.
I swear to God. I don't know, man. Like,
Let us know in the chat, guys, as well, while we talk about this and whatnot. How do you feel about that? Are you excited? Did that rev your engine? What happened right there? But yeah, bro, I don't know. It felt it was a great cinematic trailer. But
yeah.
Did
The thing
that
though
get
is
us
that
excited for the game?
cinematic trailers aren't like that hard to make look good, because you don't
Yes.
have to. You don't need voice acting really. There was like one line.
Mhm.
You don't have to worry about sets and all that stuff. So it's not like a real trailer type deal. And you know, like you just choreograph a badass scene, done, boom.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but it doesn't look like Assassin's Creed to me.
Yeah, and it didn't really show, and obviously it didn't show the game. It was a cinematic trailer, but it didn't even give us a kind of a feel for the game. Like this was perfect actually. You could do a cinematic trailer for an Assassin's Creed game because you kind of already know what Assassin's Creed is all about. You do some parkour, you do some stealth kills, you jump from rooftop to rooftop, and you land in a barrel of a bay of hail, a bay of hay. Sorry, a bale of hay.
There you go.
That's the word. But this didn't, because this is such a departure from that, and because there's like you said, there's not many buildings in like Viking times and whatnot to be doing parkour off of. You had to give us a bit more. This trailer didn't give us too much. I don't know.
I just don't know anything about the game. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, I'm right here with you, bro. I'm right here with you. All right, let's read some of the guys in the chat. It's because it's not Assassin's Creed. I'm dreading opening up the 4P's Discord right now. It's not Assassin's Creed anymore, says D, and that's honestly what I felt from that as well. The thing the thing is, it was really boring cinematic trailer. I don't know if it was too much boring, but I get what you mean. It's not showcasing Assassin's Creed, which is what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
That was a very interesting one. The AC
it's a-
Boke Me is on my recommended list. Yep, it is. It is.
I'll say Chris is saying it's a tease. It's not meant to show off the game. Like, I'm kind of with you, but I feel like, let's say they teased Uncharted 5, we would, well, I mean, and I know we know Nathan Drake, but we'd probably see like some ruins in a part of the world. We'd probably see an object, like we wouldn't know what the story was per se, but we'd have a feel for like, oh, this one's set in like Arabia, or this one's set in Sweden, or whatever, right?
And that's what I said about the because when it's a known brand, when you do a cinematic trailer, it's not so bad because we kind of know what's going to be happening. So, like you said with Uncharted, you know you're going to be going in the Aztec jungle and whatnot, and you're going to be raiding some tombs and stuff like that. Unlike any other Tomb Raider games,
Yeah.
that you're going to be
Completely
doing
original idea.
a specific thing. And then when you add a new setting, like say the Viking era, whatever it might be, like, oh, okay, I get what they're trying to go with this. But with Assassin's Creed, they needed to give a bit more when it came to this because it was going to be so different. And we had our issues with, like we said, like there's no buildings and stuff like that when it comes to Vikings and all that. We wanted to know more. I'm not condemning the game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's left me wanting more. And I hope we do get more pretty soon. It did say holiday 2020, so we ain't got long to wait for the actual game.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, as a reveal, it's coming out real close to the day because it's like 4 months now until, roughly speaking.
Yeah.
Also, assuming everything else is on track, this now has to compete with Cyberpunk. It's going to have to compete probably with The Last of Us because that's when it'll freaking come out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It's an interesting one. I do think, though, I would bet that this game is not set in like the majority of it isn't set in like Viking areas. I bet it's set with them invading stuff, so that to get the parkour will be invading like Paris or something,
Interesting.
That's my guess.
Okay. Let me kick it over to some of the guys in our chat. Let me just read a few of these.
Oh, look, D said this. The trailer gave me some For Honor / Horizon Zero Dawn vibe. My problem with it is that it isn't AC. I said For Honor as well. Good eyes, D.
Yeah. 6 to 5 months ain't that long. It really isn't. We're getting gameplay next week. Oh, is that true, Diogo, or are you just making that up? Give me some sources for that. Give me some sources. I thought the Hidden Blade reveal was damn cool. I did like that as well. I was waiting for that moment. It can't be Assassin's Creed without the Hidden Blade. It was over the
a mile off.
Yeah. It was over the arm, like Diogo said during the reveal. That was an interesting thing. I wonder if there's some sort of story element they're going to work into that as to why they've gone for that. Okay, well, I was just releasing. I also just realized, the Assassin's Creed Lodo is made of axes. Is it?
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's cool, and they're kind of like braided. I saw Katie tweeted out that she was like crying over the braided beard.
Katie has a hard on for braided beards, guys.
True.
Braid your beards, braid your beard. I also saw that I think they used the axe thing for Assassin's Creed as well for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think they did. And they might have used that same sort of look to it. The trailer, you read that one. The game will probably be good, but when did Assassin's Creed fight in large battles with armies? Very good point. Very good point right there.
Apparently, Marius just tweeted out saying the main character's name's Ivar, or Ivors.
Okay.
If it's Ivar, then Ivar's a historical character. He existed.
Really?
Yeah, he's supposedly the son of Ragnar Lothbrok, like the thing the show's about. But no one's really sure if Ragnar really existed, but Ivar definitely did exist. The kids actually did exist because there's records of them, but there's no actual record of Ragnar. It's really weird.
Ah, I see where he's done that now. So on the Ubisoft store, I'll post this up. I'll put it up on the screen for everyone. On the Ubisoft store, you can pre-order obviously the X amount of editions they have for the game and stuff like that. And there's one of them that comes with the over-the-arm hidden blade, and it says Ivor's. I guess that's hidden blade in French or sorry in
I
Dutch.
guess.
Sorry. Um, so yeah, that's what that means right there. That's pretty cool right there. All right. Yeah. Let me just read some of these comments. The Black Flag one is just a skull in it. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of AC3 because I remember there was another one that used like axes and whatnot. Yeah. You think some details got revealed? That's just because they use Nordic themes. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed to tell you the truth, but I don't know if that's maybe because I was setting my expectations too high. I have this thing where like when you come out with a cinematic trailer, it has to be for kind of like for a reason, not just to show off that you have a game coming and to make like a CG orgasm and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm
I
with
felt like
you.
that was what this was, and I'm not a fan of those things. Not a fan of those.
This felt like that, you know, in when a boxer or an MMA fighter's like coming out and they have their hype guys come out, their entourage. It felt like the entourage came out, but we didn't get the fighter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's how it
Like
kind of felt.
it's just a bit empty, and I hope it's good. Like I honestly do hope that Ubisoft makes good games and the people that like it enjoy it and stuff. Personally,
Yeah.
with this game coming in, you know, a short amount of time, and from Ubisoft, and with like one of their leading titles, I don't really care about it. I'm not an AC super fan, but it's not got me like this is the year now, especially where like I'd be willing to try new games,
Mm-hmm.
or new to me games because of all this lockdown stuff right now. I'm like getting serious about my gaming in a sense, and I'm only really interested in. I don't see anything this is going to do for me that I'm not going to get from Ghost of Tsushima. So
Yeah, that's something, right? I mean, it's gonna come up against some heavy hitters, especially like later on in the year and whatnot. And also, there might be multiple ways to play other games and whatnot. Especially Cyberpunk's gonna have multiple ways to play. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. So
that's a
here's
good point.
gone.
I mean, is anybody looking at this who's an AC fan and thinking, yeah, I'm so glad this is coming out around about the time of Cyberpunk, so I have something to play because they weren't going to play Cyberpunk?
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Because I don't see it, but maybe these guys are really into
I can
it.
I can tell you, there's gonna be AC fans that like. I'm gonna play it just to see how badly Ubisoft have fucked up. But I think a lot of fans are gonna buy it because isn't it that Ashraf email and the other? There's another guy beginning with a D. Maybe you guys can let me know in the chat. Um, he's the lead writer on it, who is the lead writer for AC Revelations, and everyone's very excited for that. So I think people are gonna buy it just for that reason, just to see how it goes. I hope it's amazing. Really, really, really hope it's amazing. Because who doesn't want more amazing games?
Yeah.
I just wasn't shaken to my core by this trailer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
Ashraf
not super
email.
loving it. I'm not super loving it. There are hardcore fans. Like, look, there are people that buy the new FIFA every year, right?
Yes.
So I think this is a better reskin at least. So of course there'll be AC fans that get it and don't want to play anything else. There's nothing in it that lit a fire under me. It looked cool, but again, I saw that exact same scene in the very first episode of Vikings. Like seriously, guys, start Vikings, watch like the first until Ragnar stops being a main character, basically.
And just
And
imagine that he's got a hidden blade over his arm. Just imagine that. Done.
yeah, just I don't know. It's like it also didn't make the hidden blades cool because it it comes out of nowhere and it's an assassin-y thing, right? But the dude's in the middle of a fight. It's not cool to bring out a hidden blade in the middle of a fight. You've got open blades. You didn't
Yeah.
need a hidden blade. Like the dude literally has an axe and a knife and a sword and all sorts of shit. So why did he need the hidden blade? Do you know what I mean?
It was
It's
very
cool.
strange.
It's assassin-y because the guy's not walking around with a sword. He comes out of the shadows or drops off a rooftop. Hidden
Yeah.
blade disappears. That was the cool thing. That's the really interesting looking thing about Assassin's Creed to me.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Dan was trying to help me out. He's like, "What's the guy's name begin with D? D's nuts." Ah, get it? He was talking.
Zing.
Zahir actually found the name for me. It's Darby McDevitt. Yeah, that's the guy that I was talking about. So there's something to look forward to there, and I know that I would be very excited as well, hearing like a person who's the lead writer on a game that I also loved previously. I'm like, okay, I would definitely be on board as well. Diogo says most AC fans don't play AC games; they don't play other games.
Well, they only play. AC
They only
games.
play AC games. They don't
Yeah.
play other games. They're kind of like with blinders. They're like, is it an AC game? No. Much like how we was with Call of Duty back in the day. Is this a Call
Yeah.
of Duty game? No. Okay, well I'm not playing it. That's all it is.
Although we played a lot of other games as well, though. You know,
Yeah. To be
like,
fair.
we'd play Battlefront and no Battlefield. I'm sorry, and
Mm-hmm.
again, we played The Last of Us and The Witcher and all that stuff, and that's in the middle of our COD careers.
Yep. Careers.
You know what I mean?
I think the winner of the fight that what's he saying? I feel like they used the hidden blade in a 1v1 fight is cheating. That's a good point, but like Dan says, I don't think the winner of the fight cares, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they messed up waiting until today to reveal this. I think they should have done it at the end of the Boss Logic stream.
Yes.
There was no reason to wait for today.
I think, do you know what it is? They were like, we don't know how many people are going to be at the end of the Boss Logic stream. We don't know how many people are going to be watching. The people that don't care about the Boss Logic stream, for example, they're not going to get to see the actual trailer because they're not going to be tuned in. That's why they did it. But it was a massive cuck. It was a massive cuck that they just went, hey, watch this 8-hour stream and goodbye.
Like I feel
Thanks.
like they could have done it on multiple things, so you would have got all of Boss Logic's group who are watching him do that stuff, and then they could have just released it on their own YouTube
Yeah.
thing. It could have gone live and on his Twitch at the same time.
100%. That would have been the way to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Fucking, this is why you should be in PR, bro. This is why you should be in
Suits.
PR.
suits.
A Ubisoft employee just confirmed it's the same game options as Odyssey minus the 2 characters. Interesting. As long as they
Do you
don't
know
have
what?
the story writing that they did in Odyssey, then yeah.
Do you know what Dan just said? You got to remember that marketing is getting hard without all these gaming events. I completely disagree. I'm on the complete opposite end of it. I think we're all stuck at home, and you've got these huge names that get the attention just because you say Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, I don't know, man. He might be right. Like, I don't have the numbers. I just feel like we've already done one other thing today, and we stopped that and have done this, and we're gonna go and do some other stuff after this. But this is in the middle of our day, you know. Like we're desperate for news.
I think Dan is thinking very traditionally, because back in the day before the
We're back.
I think we are back.
Are we
It
back?
should be going to them any second
think
now.
we're
Will come on
back.
the screen. Okay. So as I was saying, once these publishers see that they didn't lose as much of the reach as they thought, and they saved a ton of money, I think this is going to be the new norm. I think this is going to be how it's going to go. I think, Dan, you have a good point, but I think you're thinking traditionally, and I think the future is going to hold something different for us.
I don't think Dan's wrong. I think big gaming events, people like events. They like big events.
Bro, we've been talking about going to E3 every single year.
Yeah. And I don't think that would change. But I don't know. Like, I think especially because we're all stuck inside, you know, and kids aren't at school and it's the middle of the day or whatever, right? That now, 100% now, like you're probably right. He might be right on a normal day. But during lockdown, I don't know. Like, I think all of our attention's online and we're looking for new games. And Just Chief says this game is going to be the best of 2020. Completely disagree. I hope it's great. I really hope it's great. Personally, I don't think it's got anything on Ghost of Tsushima, and I think it will have nothing to say when it comes to Cyberpunk. That's just me.
Cyberpunk, Ghost of Tsushima, those two spring to mind straight away. I have hopes still for The Last of Us. I have hopes, But that could easily be shattered. It's a very fragile hope at the moment.
I would love a world, like, don't get me wrong, I would love a world where I'm told you have to play this game. And it is a runner for best game of 2020.
Mhm.
And then I get it. And it is, I'd love for it to be in the top 3 games for the year, or for, even longer. I just don't see it. I just doubt it, especially from that teaser. Like, the teaser's so out of touch.
Yeah.
The only thing Assassin's Creed relevant at all was the guy had a hidden blade, but it was on a different hand. It was on the
Yeah.
top of his arms. I don't know, like, it
Do
just
you know
felt
what
out
was
of touch to me.
what was weird about it was that if you think about these things, these elements separately, right? An Assassin's Creed by a lead writer who made a very, very good Assassin's Creed game, according to the AC fans. I haven't played all of them yet, so this is me just basing on what people have said.
Mm-hmm.
And a Viking-themed RPG with a massive open world, and hopefully running on next-gen consoles as well, so they can leverage that power as well.
Yeah.
Those things independently, you're like, wow, this could be something really good. Like, I'm looking for, I would like to play a Viking game. But then when you think about,
we
okay,
did.
hold on a second. Yeah, we
And
did.
we loved it.
That's true. We did. Zahir says this game is going to suck. And Dan says, we all know Animal Crossing is winning Game of the Year. I mean,
We don't include Nintendo.
Nintendo's in a race of its own. It's in a league of its own, good sir.
It really is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I agree. Like, individually, those things sound good. And then together, I think they may have missed the mark. I'm glad that they're trying something new.
Yeah.
I think that's good. By the look of thing, they're missing it, or at least, let's say this for certain, they've missed the mark when it came to marketing it, to like getting our excitement up on what to show us. I want it to be good. I'd love for it to be in the top 3. I'd love for it to go head to head with Cyberpunk, and people be like, "Oh my god, can you imagine? Can you believe that we got this? We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we got Cyberpunk 2077. Sorry, we got Ghost of Tsushima all in 1 year. Like, how do you pick between these? I'd love for that to be the world we live in, and to have 3 games of that high quality. I just doubt it.
Let's be positive. Let's be positive now for the last bit of this stream. Let's challenge ourselves to be positive here. What do you expect from this game? What do you predict? How would you like things to go?
I think how I'd like it to go is, like I said, I want it to be this incredible story that, that builds upon Assassin's Creed, like, as people know it, and people come like, how did they turn this idea and make it so brand new? I'd love to experience something like that. What I think will end up happening is the game's mostly set in other places, like raiding France or something, which the Vikings did, and having to go after like the Templars or something, and make sure certain people die in certain periods or whatever, like a la the games. And I also think it's probably gonna be much the same. Like, for example, how does a Viking running around Paris not get noticed?
Yeah, he sticks out a little bit, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be odd. And also, he's proven in that trailer that he doesn't know about stealth. He doesn't know how to use his blade in the correct moment. So he's not going to be very good stealth when it comes to Paris. I hope that this does go fantastically. The thing that I hope personally, this is just me based on my previous experience with other AC games, I don't want it to be too cluttered. The thing that I hate the most about Assassin's Creed games is that I jump in and there's 40,000 things on the map, and I'm just like, I'm a fucking completionist as well, and I love to do that kind of stuff. But even I was turned off by that bullshit. I was like, it's too much crap.
When you see everything on the Witcher map, for example.
The Witcher map one is actually quite, I mean, in comparison to what I've had experienced in the past with Assassin's Creed, that is so much more. Like, I could do the Witcher ones, or even if I didn't want to do the Witcher ones, I could ignore them, but there would be like a little itch in the back of my head. It's like, you gotta do it. But Assassin's Creed, I jump in and I'm like,
where do you even start?
Where? Just where? I just can't do it. So yeah, that's what I want. I want them to tone down on that, tone up on the story, make it very cool and very impactful. That's all I want.
I will say one other thing. So I watched Ethan's been streaming Black Flag, and some of the
Jesus.
What's that?
Sorry.
What was that?
So,
I mean, I know
can you
what it
hear
is,
that, by
but-
the way?
Yeah.
One sec.
was
So
that?
we got someone subscribed to the channel, and it was a notification, and for some reason it was the loudest notification in the world, and I don't know where it came from because I don't have that window open.
Yeah. That's so strange. I watched Ethan play Black Flag, and some of the shrubbery he hides in, it's basically like one plotted plant in the middle of
Yeah.
a field, and like no one notices him. I'd love to see some better AI. You have to actually hide.
Yeah, I agree.
You know.
Oh boy. All right, bros. That's pretty much everything we've got to talk about then about this AC cinematic trailer
Yeah.
reveal. Thanks for joining me, guys, and thanks for joining me, bro. You're my bro as always, and I love chatting.
Excuse
with you.
me.
I said you're my bro. Oh, sorry. Like usual, you're my
There
bro.
we go.
My apologies there. Thank you for
right.
keeping me on my toes right there.
There you go.
And guys, thank you for swinging by, and we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe
Catch
to the
you
brand
later,
new
guys.
channel. Yeah.
Yep, the brand new channel. That's right, channel 2, the second channel. Oh, we have a second channel now.
We're like BBC Two now. Oh my god.
BBC 2.
Big black